Malolele talo falava talohani whakaloflahi atu ki mo tolu Aussie, and good evening, warm Pacific greetings all the way from Brisbane, Australia. I'd like to welcome our viewers, both Tongan, Samoan, Niuean and Tokelauan, and all our Pasifika family from around the globe to our Pasifika TV and Radio Australia Day Awards Night for 2022. Local time here in Brisbane, Australia, it's 2 minutes away from 6 o'clock p.m. and you're currently looking at the Siamalia Carver Club from Brisbane, Australia, who will be serenading us for a few more moments before we start our official program this evening. Malo lele, malo lau mari ho eiki, lele e tonga solo mai vulang kotoa, tale tale le ki mautolu, ki e tau whamafola hanga tonu kuia, ai le tio mo televisione Pasifika, hi e whiawhini au kuatu hanga tonu pe, me Brisbane Australia koe po fuaki pāle ni ia, ai le tio mo televisione Pasifika, pe e uatu e konga lahe tau polo kalama kuia o e whiawhini I he le whakapritania. Whakalofalahi atu ki mo tolo Aussie kaina niue, whakau e lahe maha ki ke he whanongonongo mai I polo kalama nei. I'd like to welcome all of our Niueans who are tuning in tonight. Ki manuine e pō, ki manuine he atua ki mo tolu Aussie. A big talohani ki koutou tokelau and hakahetai lahi lele ki koutou. A big good evening to all of our Tokelauan viewers tuning in tonight from Tokelau, from New Zealand, from America and from Hawaii. O te whaatalo whātou I le mamalu male pa ia lasi si o tātou atunu o pele o Samoa whaape fo'i ma tātou male mamalu o tātou tangata Samoa o lo o whaafonga mai mali I tue wha o le lalolangi nei. Malo soifua malo lava le langi mama talosia hua manuia mea uma I le nea fiafi. Ma o te whaatalo whi tupu mai e tamari I mawhai launga au fuilolo ai mai se fo'i le whafonganga o tātou atunu o nea fiafi. Suliani here together with Motu Onoi, presenting our live stream this evening of our Pasifika TV and Radio Awards Night. Motu, what's ole alo over ai and what do you think of tonight's program, brother?
It's look, all we can say first, thank God for bringing Pasifika TV in this far, and so tonight, Suli, it's going to be what they say now. There's going to be an epic night. It's going to be a good night.
That's it.
So we just want to welcome all our viewers tonight. Welcome to our Pasifika Awards Night tonight, Australian Awards Night. So we just want to welcome everybody, and Suli, I believe it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a good night of food and a great company with different people, So it's going to. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. We are being prepping for this night, so believe that it's going to be an awesome night for everybody to enjoy.
Absolutely. Look, we're very excited. It's definitely going to be a great night tonight. We have celebrity chef, we call him our celebrity chef here in Brisbane, Suwane Ali from Umu Kitchen. Their ads on our live stream right now, and they tonight will be providing an amazing 3-course alternate drop Polynesian menu this evening. And on the menu tonight, our guests here will be having lupulu rolls, rice paper rolls, willed with fresh herb salad, coconut mayo and corned beef, or the alternate for entrees is palosami puff. That's puff pastry filled with taro leaves, coconut cream and onion. For mains tonight, our guests will be savouring puaka tunu, that's roast pig with island veggies, steamed ginger barramundi with lychee papaya salad and to'okutu. And for dessert, we have pai whaina with coconut whip and peaches, and of course ngo'a with coconut caramel and seasonal fruits. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. Now tonight on the entertainment, would you like to let us know who's performing tonight in terms of some of our key entertainment?
Yes, we have our main performance tonight. So first of all, we have Marina Davis.
Oh wow!
She will. Do you know what? We call her Samoan diva.
Yes.
And she will rock everybody's boots.
Absolutely. And she's right at the end of the program because she will rock it at the end.
And then after that, we have our brother Tongi Mahanga, Eve Keina Satui, and Pasta P Taimani. So those are our main performers for tonight. And look, these guys here, they've been out in the community. And we just want to, give thanks to them for turning up tonight. And they're all here in the house. They're all in the house tonight to give their best for the community. So I'm excited for that, Suli.
Definitely, and we're about to start. We're only a few minutes away from commencing our program this evening, and we trust you enjoy it. But I'll leave you with Motu for a little bit, and then we'll be back very, very shortly.
Yes, there you go. We just want to welcome everybody again to our Pasifika Australian Awards Night tonight. As you can see on the screen there, we have a Cover Club performing or they're singing some few songs while we are waiting for some of our special guests tonight in the role and in our show. So we just want to say again, welcome to everybody. For those who don't know, that we do have some people traveling from other states. Like we have from Melbourne, Sydney, and yeah. So it's an exciting night for everybody to be here in this amazing event. So again, we just want to welcome everybody this evening. Enjoy the music from our cover club tonight.
And on this evening's program, we will be honouring our 4 Pacific Island communities that have programs here on Pasifika TV and Radio. That, of course, is our Niuean community, our Tokelauan community, our Samoan community, and, of course, our Tongan community. There's also a special tonight as part of our appeal with regards to the relief project and supporting the Kingdom of Tonga in light of the recent tsunamis and volcanic eruption, which has harmed the country. Ko tau polokalama ko e whiawhini o ko tui whioa ngahi whaiwa whakatokelau, whakahaamoa, niue pe moi Tonga, ai koe matakari Pasifiki ni e whā o ku nau kau mai ki he taim te pile mo ngahi polokalama ngā maheni koia mo tu mau ai le tio mo televisione Pasifika. Ko heni pe whoki mo makau wholau, mei sene mo melepoane, hange ko melepoane o ku lele mai a makalesi kawapalofachi whaiongo ai Pasifika News pe he whoki a Laisa Prescott Fungalei. Ka si poaki mai whoki a lavenia na whahotuni tau me he kolomua me Pela. I heni whoki me o tei whungalei, a ko tei whoki koe taha i he taki koe wa IT a le tio, ka maa whoki a whaiwhekau Reverend Jason Kioa, mohono hoa a Fotolina, a koe whaiwhekau o kune tataki e polokalama koia e o whanonga whakaaho, pe he whoki ki e Fotolina, pe mo polokalama whangona tala i he ngaru ea whakataha pea mo Pasemata Tauni Sila V. So we also have this evening some visitors from interstate, and that includes Makalesi Kavapalofachi, our Pasifika TV and Radio news correspondent from Melbourne, and also Laisa Prescott Fungalei all the way from Sydney, and not forgetting Lavenia Naufahotunitau, who couldn't be with us this evening from Canberra. And we're also here with Reverend Jason Kioa and his wife Fotolina. Together they host Oho Whanonga Whakaaho as well as Whangonatala I He Ngalu Ea. We're very blessed this evening to be in the presence of Councillor Kim Marks from the Runcorn ward of the Brisbane City Council, along with the MP for State Queensland Government from Tui, which is Peter Russo, and we're very sure not far away from being here together with James Martin, who is the MP for the Queensland State seat of Stretton. Just for enjoying the program tonight, stay with us. It's a 3.5-hour program. It will be starting in a few minutes' time, and we'll be honouring the Indigenous people of this country. It's Australia Day here in Australia, so we'll also have the national anthem, some speeches and formalities in the beginning before we begin our awards ceremony for tonight. Stay with us here on Pasifika TV and Radio. It's guaranteed to be an entertaining night. Donnie Mahanga will be in the mix along with Marina Davis, and we're also here with Pastor P, that's Peter Taimani, and Kaina Sātui, who will be Kaina Finau, who will be keeping us entertained tonight. Pasifika TV and Radio, enjoy our live program coming to you live from Brisbane, Australia.
Lele famala tun ke le musika heli wele ka taha S2 financial palo to ko na fe atik mau he kumi api pa kon ko ma e api pa ko famala het ka te ko be ka to kon ko to be na ke fai ko ye ka na tonga ko na to ko to be ko fe ko kumi hamu api fe ma to ko ni mo fe to ta ka le musika heli ko to ta to nu ye to kon ka ta to ka na tonga ko be malo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, talo falava malo elelei, kia ora nisan buluvinaka, talohani whakalofalahi atu. I'd like to welcome you this evening to our Pasifika TV and Radio Awards Australia Day Awards Night for 2022. We thank you all for coming tonight. While we're awaiting for the beginning of our program, we will be getting underway in a few moments' time. You'll be serenaded by the one and only Siamilia Kava Club from our Brisbane Tongan community. And while that's happening, I just want to make you aware of some of our house rules tonight. So it is a non-smoking venue. If you are a smoker, we kindly ask if you would go outside if you need to light up. For the toilets here, both male and female toilets are located at the rear of the venue, and that's next to the entry to the kitchen. And at the doorways you come in, you would have gone through our COVID checks. So the COVID rules are we must wear masks while we're moving around, but while you're seated, you feel free to remove your mask. You'll be dining tonight on a 3-course meal provided to us by our very own celebrity chef, Sawana Ali from Omu Kitchen. Enjoy the music, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Have this moment to get to know people at your table, have some fun, have a laugh, and we'll be underway very shortly. Malo. Broadcasting live from Brisbane, Australia, this is Pasifika TV and Radio. It's a beautiful night. We're here with over 100 guests. That's, of course, with COVID restrictions. We had to be very careful with our numbers here in Queensland. And pretty much everybody's here tonight. We have the Siamilia Kava Club from our Tongan community entertaining us. Now, our guest this evening is a combination of elders, of friends and family, and guests from our Tongan, Samoan, Tokelauan and Niuean community who are gathered together here today. This, of course, is Australia's national day or national holiday here in Australia, so it was a public holiday today, so most people here wouldn't have gone to work. It's the 26th of January 2022. Local time here is 11 minutes past 6 p.m. It's 11 past 7 in Sydney, Melbourne and Canberra, and it's 11 minutes past 9 p.m. over there in Auckland, New Zealand, and in Nuku'alofa in the Kingdom of Tonga and Apia, Samoa. Trust you're enjoying our program tonight, coming to you loud and clear on our one and only station, built by the volunteers of our Pasifika community here in the Australian diaspora. This, of course, is Pasifika TV and Radio. Lele matangi mea kotoa he tau polokalama koe e whiawhini o si ma teo mai whai polokalama mālie. Mo whakaholo ma mata e whiawhini o ko teo whokakai koe hangi ha pō logi zeni pe koe e whiawhi o e Oscars ai humai ai kakai o mea mai he kāpeti kulukula pe koe ni os kamata ke paspas kakai ki he ngahi leo mālie koia o e kalapo Siamilia he whiawhini. Kamata e whakamāwhana e si kāinga he pōni ke ngāwe aki ngai hiva mālie koia o e whiawhini me he kalapo Siamilia me he community Tonga. Taritale lei ke mō tolu ke polokalama i pōni. Whakaloflahi atu, talohani, talofalava, and a big malo elelei. le ato ki e kalapu ke hoko ato ngā hiwa maari e koe whiawhini. Pea koe tiu te ato koe ki kamatanga ta polokalame whiawhini. Hoko maari e, pe whakamā whana mā tanga e pone. I'd like to ask the Siamelia Cover Club to play a few more songs as we prepare for the official part of this evening's program. Feel free to stand up, have some fun, and whakamā whana tonight. This is the Pasifika TV and Radio Australia Day Awards Night for 2022. Thank you for coming. Some of the MPs who we have here tonight, since the tsunami in the Kingdom of Tonga, some of our government officials who are allowed with COVID, of course, there's a lot of restrictions going on. It is Australia Day, public holiday here, so a lot of our government officials have already preoccupied with other events, or due to COVID, some officers aren't allowing their staff to go and attend public events at the moment due to the COVID restrictions. However, this evening we are very blessed to be here in the presence of our Councillor Kim Marks, originally from New Zealand and a great representative of our New Zealander and wider Pasifika family who's here with us this evening, and from the Runcorn ward. We're also here tonight with MP for the seat of Tui from the Queensland State Government, none other than MP Peter Russo. He's been around for a very long time and does a wonderful job. He has a real affinity with our Pacific people, and we're so honoured to have him here this evening. We're also expecting MP James Martin, who's from the seat of Stretton, again from the Queensland State Government, representing the Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk, and he's expected here this evening as well to celebrate in the festivities of our awards night tonight. We have the Director of Pacific Artefacts and the Curator, rather, of Pacific Art and Tongan Art from the Gallery of Modern Art of Queensland, otherwise known by the acronym GOMA, and that is Ruha Fafita, who is here this evening. We're also here tonight with the President of the Brisbane Tongan Community Incorporated, who's also effectively the President of Pasifika TV and Radio and the Queensland Tongan Language School, none other than Reverend Sione Maile Moritika and his wife Siale Moritika, who are here with us tonight. We're very graced tonight by our interstate visitors from various programs of Pasifika. It's an interstate effort with our guests and our programs coming out live out of Melbourne. We have programs coming out of Sydney, Brisbane, and of course from Nuku'alofa in the Kingdom of Tonga. Unfortunately, we were unable to have anyone here from overseas because of border closures in the Pacific and also, ongoing COVID restrictions. It's about 100 people here this evening in the house. A few people unable to make it again due to isolation because COVID is going on over here in Australia at the moment, but I'm sure they're tuning in on our live stream tonight here from Brisbane in Australia. Suliani taking you through the evening. I'll be joined by my colleagues. Luke Satui is on our camera tonight, as well as Dave Fungale, who's assisting on IT. We've got Carlo Fe'ao on our lighting and screens tonight, together with Missy Fe'ao. And we're also here tonight with Motu Onoi, who's assisting with sound. The Carver Club you're enjoying at the moment is none other than the Siamelia Carver Club. Whatawangi pēr kuongolele ato e polokalamani ke tapa e whākoia o kolope pe momo polokalama I he e whiawhini. Talelele ki mō tolu hou e ki mō kāinga he wafa koe ho tau eiki. Talohani ke koutou tokelau, haka he tai ke I he whakalongolongo mai to our program tonight. And to our Niueans out there, whakalo whalahi ato ki mo tolu osi, kai niue ki he whanongonongo mai, ki monuine po, ki monuia he atua ki mo tolu osi. And to all of our Samoans, maloso fua, whaatalo whātu I auto umalawa le nea whiawhi, olo o tātou tautua pēr, I longa le pēr o le ea o le letio, ma le televise Pasifika, ma tātou polokalame whapitoa, o le whamoimoe, mō le awards night fo lea, mō le mamalo le atinuu, ma tātou au whaingaluenga, tātou letio, ma le televise Pasifika. Whaftai.
Pasifika TV and Radio Australia Day Awards for 2022. Why don't you put your hands together for each other and welcome one another to tonight's program. I want to start by giving glory and thanks to God for this amazing night. You all look stunning tonight, so why don't you turn to your neighbour beside you and say, look at them up and down and say, you look stunning tonight. If it's a husband, make sure it's your wife and not the other neighbour, please. We don't want any fights here tonight. If they don't look good, you can just look the other way. Like they say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Look, it's great to have you here. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge some of our VIP guests here. Our president of the Brisbane Tongan Community Incorporated, Reverend Maila Moritika, his lovely wife Siale Moritika, who by default is also the president of the Pasifika TV and Radio and also the Queensland Tongan Language School. I want to acknowledge Councillor Kim Marks, a big supporter from our Runcorn ward, which is where our Pasifika Radio sort of hub is in her area. I'd also like to acknowledge another big supporter of our Pacific community, and that's MP Peter Russo from the Tui electorate for Queensland State Government, and also be later joined tonight by James Martin, MP for Stretton from our Queensland State Government as well. Can we put a round of applause together for some of our VIPs? We're also here tonight with Ruha Papita, who is the Pacific Curator of the Gallery of Modern Art from the Queensland Museum. So really, really happy to have her here this evening. That must be the welcome song for the VIP guests, serenading through the sound there. So thank you, and also to all of our elders here from our Tongan, Niuean, Tokelauan and Samoan communities, and all our Pacific and Australian people here today. Welcome, thank you so much for being here tonight. You are going to be, I was going to say wined and dined, there's no alcohol tonight, so forget the wine, but you will be dined tonight with a 3-course meal thanks to our friends at Umu Kitchen. It is going to be a delicious menu tonight thanks to Sawane Ali and Emily and the team. We'll put a round of applause together for Umu Kitchen. You will not be disappointed, I guarantee that tonight. And I'd like to welcome all of our online viewers tonight. I realise there's a lot of people tuning in from overseas, from Aotearoa, New Zealand, and as far as Tonga, Samoa, Niue, Tokelauan, and around Australia tonight. And I also want to make a special mention of our interstate guests tonight. We are here this evening with all of our programs come out of Brisbane. We do actually have programs that come out of our base in Sydney. We have a Melbourne studio. We also have a Canberra studio as well, but our Canberra correspondent, Lavinia, can't be with us tonight. But I do want to welcome, and I'll go through a few of their names, Reverend Jason Kio and his lovely wife, Fotelina, who've flown in from Sydney. They present Oho Whanonga, Whakaaho and Whanonga Iho Maruia. all the way from Sydney as well, the one and only. We called her our Queen of Sydney in our little private chat in our group for our journalists, but out of our Pasifika TV and radio news correspondent from Sydney, the one and only Lisa Fumalei. All the way from Melbourne, Victoria, survived a very, very, very long lockdown, and this is her first escape from Victoria to make it up to Queensland. Our Melbourne correspondent, Makalesi Kamapalupachi. Also joining us tonight from Sydney is our IT guru and our IT lead, which is Dave Fumalei. He's at the back on the sound desk tonight. Thank you very much, Dave, for coming all the way from down south. It's great to have you here. We would have had more people here, but of course with the restrictions and that, you know, things are a little bit difficult. But without any further ado, we need to start our night with a word where I'd like to invite the President of the Brisbane Tongan community, therefore Pasifika Radio, therefore President Tongan Language School, Reverend Maila Moritika, if he kindly make it up on the front stage here and bless tonight's proceedings in a word of prayer. Mawa Obito.
Before I begin the prayer for this evening, I just want to have a 1 minute silence just to remember all the victims in Tonga for the tsunami that happened recently. So just invite everyone to be silent. Thank you. Por bem mo dito, viva tu. So viva te ki besi ua, iko of au, besi ua ki be, and besi o mi ki fire ka kawa. God, as we come together to celebrate this milestone, we are thinking of those who mourn in our island kingdom. And thank you so much for this opportunity that you gather us into this special occasion to celebrate all those volunteers who have worked so hard all over the places, all the states in Australia. We're so thankful that you have provided so many people enabling this television, Pasifika TV and radio to run and also to inform so many people worldwide. So thank you so much, oh God, for bringing us tonight. And as we come to celebrate, Lord, we ask for your guidance and also to lead us as we move on with our program tonight. We ask your blessing to be upon all those volunteers. They may continue on into 2022 and beyond. We need some more volunteers, and we're so thankful because you always provide people to come and help us in our radio, TV and radio. And tonight as we gather, we thank you for the special guest, Councillor Bill Russell and Councillor Kim Marks, and all those who are here. We thank you, oh God, for all the people we gather just to show our appreciation and to witness the work that has been done by all the volunteers tonight. So thank you, Lord. And as we come together tonight, we ask your blessing to be upon us, all the Pasifika members. Lord, just ask your blessing. Bless everyone, each and every one of us, so that we may have a good night, a joyful night, and looking into the future, Lord, we ask your blessing to lead us. All the things that we are doing tonight, Lord, let it be for your honor and your glory. E toa koe mau whawhita ia e ahoni, mau kauwhata e ahoni, ke hia be, e pātora ki a ngāwe mau inga koe ni ko whai, e pure o e Pasifika TV, ka mai re tio, Sulieni Leiti, ka awa si kau ngāwe ko toa pehe Pasifika, si kau haamoa, kau Tokelauan, ai katoa ai Pasifika na ngawe aki ai TV ko ni o tua o mau fofita mau formalo hoko ai televisione ko ni ke hanga forma fola ai ngahi ongo kai kai ngata ai ka ngai proklama whakalotu ai proklama ke ngai matakari o tua mau fofita tu we mo ke hoko ai ngai proklama ko ai ko mea te hanga o langa hake ai mau nofo fe koe I pe mau nofo fe ofo whani ke ngahi community pe ki mau tolu I Australia. Ke tua mau whaftai mau whamalo, ke hia koe kakai o kunau toni e polo kalama koe ni. Ai ngahi paanga o kumai pe me pure a ngā o mau whamalo. O kau whata pe a moe o whakawe whakalangange a honi, Peter Russell ka ma Councillor Kim Marks, mapilo ko ina tokoni o kufai ki kau Tonga ku kai whakatangat lawe ai TV Pasifika pe mo le tio tua tapu ki na mai ki nawa e pehe ke te mau tolu ko ko tawe mo whakau Jason Kioa ka ma fotolina pe mo kau lau news ko to be mo kau whatan I heni e po ko ni o tua mau whakata tu ke hoko po ko ni ke po te mau fia ai, ke whailonga iai e kuaki, raki whaki mea ofa, kau hia pe koki nau tolo ku ngāwe e TV pe mwere tio. Hangai pa whonga mai lau maari, tā piki na mai ki mau tolo e pōni, e ka whaiwhaiang ku mawa, e tōngui o mau whio hi, piki na pe hao ki mau tolo, e whaisho mau tā piki na e pōni, kau hia ka ngai whatukia o hanga me ka o. Hangai pa whonga mai ai tua, tāria e mau rotu, lotu I Jesus Christ ko ano ka ko mau forma ui. Amen.
I'd like to take this moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land for where we're gathered today, the Jagara and Turrbal people. We acknowledge their elders, both past, present and future. And we acknowledge that this land has been inhabited by the First Nations people of Australia for thousands, tens of thousands of years. We acknowledge them in this country. We thank them for welcoming us onto their country and allowing us to gather here this evening. So we acknowledge all of them tonight. If there's anyone here from our Australian Indigenous community, we salute you this evening and we want to show our deepest respect to you and thank you for allowing us to gather tonight on your country. With that said, it is Australia Day today, so it's only befitting that we sing the national anthem. Don't worry, we've got these, it's actually on a soundtrack tonight, so you won't have to sing unless you want to, but it'll help. But I would like if we could all be upstanding, if we can, for Australia's national anthem, and before we move on to the rest of it. At the end of the anthem, please feel free to take your seats again. Thank you very much.
and Talohani. Greetings to you all, our esteemed guests, friends, and families. January 15th, 2022, the world witnessed and was impacted by the eruption and tsunami which happened in Tonga. As you all know, this disaster cut off all communication to Tonga for a week, and families and friends were unable to make contact with loved ones on the island. What started as a live update of the events unfolding in the kingdom became a 24-hour global platform of prayer, comfort, and support for those struggling with feelings of uncertainty and helplessness. Dubbed the epicenter of hope, Pasifika TV and radio was able to provide 7 days and at least 100 hours of live shows and prayers and hope for thousands of viewers all over the world from a humble residential studio in Sunny Bay. It was a beautiful display of faith, courage, and love during a difficult time, as you will see in this clip. enabling them to connect, engage, and interact on a global scale while feeling safe and authentic is the vision we have for Pasifika TV and radio. And over the last week and a half, we were blessed to see this vision brought to life in ways we never expected. Tonight, I would like to acknowledge those who worked around the clock during this event. Even in the midst of their worries and concerns for their own families, they were able to show strength and courage to support our viewers through this experience. Our hope and prayer is that Pasifika TV and radio will continue to support, connect, and engage our Pasifika people from all around the world. I would like to share a Bible scripture that has helped me, and I'm sure every Tongan around the globe through this past few weeks, and I'll quote it in Tongan. Kiri pai vai whawe so no me fitu. Neongo pe koe haa mea o wa te molo to mo uai. Ka ia mea kotoa pe. Tu ke haa tua homo ngahi lotu. Homo ngahi kole ia lotu mo hiufia te a whai mo whawhetai. Ka koe nonga ai o tua. Aia o mama o ia tatai o atamai kotoa pe. Tene malu I homo loto mo ngahi whakaukau ia kalai sisu. I would like to introduce our very own Tongan gospel singer to the stage with her debut song, Sihova. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sophia Satui.
At 3:10 p.m. yesterday afternoon, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And from this tiny speck in the Pacific Ocean, shockwaves across the globe.
Thank you so much. That was an amazing song. And can we put our hands again for that beautiful song? At this point, I'd like to invite some of our VIP guests up to share a few words, starting with Peter Russo MP. Peter Russo is the state member for Tui, representing our Premier, Anastasia Palaszczuk, and the Queensland State Government. Can we put our hands together for Peter Russo? He's no stranger to our Pasifika community. Great to have you here tonight.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Malolo Lila. I'd like to acknowledge Kim Marks, Councillor for Runcorn Ward. I'd also like to acknowledge James Martin, the member for Stretton, who I understand is running late. I'd like to acknowledge the High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Tonga from Canberra, Her Excellency, the Royal Highness Princess Angelika Tuukahawa, President of the Brisbane Tonga Community, Reverend Malik Tika, Deputy President Reverend Suli Halo, elders and church ministers of the Tongan, Samoan, Niuean and Tokelauan communities, and I'd like to thank Pasifika TV and Radio for allowing me to come along and share with you this event. Obviously, the events of the last couple of weeks have been telling on the Tongan community, and it's a testament to your tenacity and hard work that you've been able to stay together. I know there were trying times, and it is somewhat confounding that you can watch images on a satellite that portrays the devastation of an underground volcano erupting, yet you can't reach out to your loved ones because communications with Tonga were non-existent. I send out my best wishes to everybody in the Pasifika community, and I acknowledge the trying times that you went through. My prayers and thoughts are with you, and on that note, I'd also, just in closing, like to congratulate all the winners of the awards that are going to be presented tonight. Perhaps on this great occasion, it is an opportunity to come together and think of the ones who cannot be with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, MP Peter Russo. And again, I've seen Peter at so many Pacific Island events in our community. He's such a big supporter of the Pacific Islander community, and whenever we approach his office for anything we need, a letter or whatnot, he's always willing to assist. And in the same line with that, another person always willing to assist is, and originally from Aotearoa, New Zealand, so a member of our broader Pasifika community, is Councillor Kim Marks from Runcorn Ward. Could we put our hands together for Councillor Kim Marks? And of course, Pasifika TV and Radio is the hub is located in both Councillor and Peter Russo's electorates.
Thank you very much for that wonderful welcome. As always, we do begin by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land in which we meet, elders past, present and emerging. I always am impressed when we sing the national anthem, and we always do the second verse, because I think the second verse is the one that resonates with us more, as in we have boundless plains to share, and we've come from overseas, which has, Sulu has just mentioned, obviously is myself, and I would suggest the greater part of the crowd of people here tonight. I also would like to acknowledge the elders of the Tongan, Samoan, Niuean and Tokelauan communities, including the church ministers, and then the president of the Brisbane Tonga community, Reverend Malik Tika. I loved listening to that prayer in your own language, was awesome. And the deputy president, of course, Reverend Suli Helu. And I know that this is being live streamed down to Her Royal Highness from Tonga in Canberra there. So hello and welcome to you all. It has been a devastating couple of weeks for the community. The Pasifika community, as you are aware, is one that is filled with love and family, always comes first. One of my staffers is from Tonga, so she's been very, very upset and working very hard to try and find out how her family is. Luckily, like I would suggest to most of you, we've been blessed and there's been very few casualties as a result, which is wonderful news. It is one of the disadvantages of living in these beautiful little islands that we have out there in the ocean, that we do sometimes are subject to that. You know, you'll remember New Zealand had a terrible volcanic eruption not that long ago, and it was quite devastating for our local community. That was a little hometown that I grew up in with Whakatane, where that volcano erupted. So
I know what it's like. I don't want to carry on too much longer, but I want to echo Peter Russo's comments about congratulating all of the award winners who are going to be presented with their awards later on this evening. And I do know two things when you join our Pasifika community you're assured of is fabulous singing, the Carver Club. And Peter and I were making a little joke saying, well, maybe we could join the Carver Club, because we think we know what you guys do besides singing, so it looks wonderful. But despite that, the singing was fabulous. And of course, always is an awesome Kai. So on that note, I know it's coming out, so let's get into it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sue.
Now to the exciting part. Leaving a Legacy Award. The mark that a team leaves on the world represents their legacy.
It is about the richness of their contribution in life, leaving an impact and doing something in life.
And in the end, the story of the community becomes the program's legacy. Leaving a Legacy Award goes to
The award goes to Leo Taongo Niue 683. Round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Niue Pasifika 683, we are very grateful for the blessing of receiving this award, and I'd like to thank Suli and his support and all those that work under him and also around him in making Niue come to fruition. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Really appreciate this award, and pray and hope that things will continue to go well for 2022. Kia moena.
As the food has been served, you guys can partake in the meal as the prayer in Tongan has been already proceeded with.
Excellence Award. The heart behind Pasifika TV and radio is to build and encourage with a strong emphasis on spiritual life.
The Circle of Excellence Award targets a program that used its influence to build God's kingdom, that pushed for excellence through solid theology and preparation. The Circle of Excellence Award goes to
Ave Feao o Le Tali Lele.
Very humble, doesn't want to say a speech, so awesome work. Another round of applause, please.
The Constant Contributor Award program and teams that continually go above and beyond to consistently contribute to the community.
They do this through charity, outreach, sharing, and ensuring an overall entertaining and unforgettable experience on and off the air. Tonight's Consistent Contributor Award goes to
Manato Melie! Another round of applause from Manato Melie.
I think they need another award. Yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. He grew up here in the 4K.
He's the voice behind the Firecrackers, You and Me, and the Come On Over remix.
And just like DJ one time, he's single and keen to change his status.
He represents the Galaki people, and tonight he will be performing his smash hit, Oyawe.
Please give it up for the one and only
It's your boy, Donnie.
Donnie Mahama.
Never be alone. I'll be here whenever you're gone. Take my hand, girl, and we can go on from here.
just to finish off my performance, just let the track play. I want to introduce to you my sisters. Big shout out to those in Tonga at the moment. Also shout out to DJ Kai Tapu, Blackberry, Sammy Love, and Melody Rhythms. I hope you see this one soon. It's an oldie but goodie. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, fatalofa atu ele ia man mamalu o sio tato atunu etolu. Welcome to welcome to everybody this evening. The Tokelauans, the Niueans, the Tongans, and a beautiful Samoan. Talofa lava. My name is Motu, and Etu, where are you?
Etu, where are you?
I'm right behind you, brother.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I think didn't I set the prompt as a little bit slow?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I was wanting to get, I'm not 6 foot.
I look after you.
Okay, hold on. So sorry about that. We just. Okay. This is exactly what I was actually coming for. I am on the top of the world now. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, good to see you all.
Yes.
Malolele, talofa lava,
and konnichiwa.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Sorry.
Yes, and do you know what happened today? I went to, there was somebody said, did you get the Omicron? And I said, yeah, I got it, but I don't need to go to the doctor because I went to my uncle, and my uncle said, the only solution to your problem for the Omicron is to go and have a feed of Samoa, Tonga, and that's the Omicron. This is the food, okay? So tonight we're going to do that.
That's right. What Etu is saying is, if you have that, you keep eating.
Yeah, that's right. Eating is the solution to the problem.
Let's go to this.
All right, okay, now, Pacific TV and radio, the journey for our Pacific Island, we acknowledge that with our community, there is an extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. We would like to present the Community Hero Award for the Samoan category to someone who established an official peak body communication and Queensland Health regarding all health. Our Pacific Island community, not only that, but this community, he works as a medical professional with our Samoan community.
Non-speaking Samoan, ia o le nei whailonga matautia, o le wa avea ma fo mai whina on Pesostoani i le community i nei Queenslandi ai mese for community in Samoa. E le no Samoa al Pasifika atoa. And award goes to
Dr. Kuinileti Chenwai. Is Doctor here?
Yes, she's coming.
Okay. Whilst he's coming, I hope you're enjoying your nice meal. Is everybody enjoying their meal? Yeah, that's fantastic. we have a show on Thursdays called Fika Malipese. So if you want to have a laugh, you can tune in because we're all about laughing and enjoying the Samoan and the Tongan lifestyles, all right? Malo? Yeah.
And she loves to say something.
Talofa and greetings to everybody tonight. First of all, I just want to acknowledge the team that had a big impact for us to actually be nominated as well. So we're very grateful. But during the whole time of COVID, it is a community thing, and we are here to actually try and make sure that our community is safe, make sure that our community survive COVID because it's going to be around for the next few years. And I just want to acknowledge my colleagues who are here with me tonight. Yes, we formed the Pacific Health Association last year. The idea is to gather all our Pacific doctors, nurses, allied health all over Australia so that we can have a bigger voice to actually try and make a difference for the lives and the health of our Pacific communities all over Australia, not just in Queensland. So thank you very much and blessings to you all.
Give it a clap, please. Thank you very much. Okay, go on my steps again then.
Do you know what? Oh, you're up here a bit. Okay, you're up there.
Up on top of the world. Okay, now. Small seed that grows into a large tree. It is about transforming lives that are valuable to the eyes of God and showing people that they are loved and special to reach their potential. And in doing so, change the world through God while creating world changes.
And the award goes to Foki Kiapi.
Yeah! Where's Foki?
Here's another hand for Foki Kiapi.
Didn't expect to get an award. I wasn't too sure it was coming tonight, but I just want to thank Suli and Pasifika TV and radio. It's when Suli came to me to ask to do this program, I've never done anything like this before in my life, and to have this opportunity and to be able to share what's in our hearts in regards to our people and the things that God wants for our nation. It's a real honor, so thank you so much. Yeah, bless you guys.
Yeah, give it a clap. It's his turn to be on the top of the world, right?
Fugakiaki is on every Wednesday, 4 p.m. in the afternoon, of course, in Pasifika TV and radio. Really. So you guys are eating, that's fine. Okay. That's the main thing, guys. One of the Umu Kitchen for providing amazing feed for everybody tonight. How's everybody doing? We're good? Yeah? Okay, we're almost there. After us, that's it. We're finished. We'll go home. Alright? Our next award is Traditional Music Award. The Traditional Music Award goes to a program that has strived to showcase traditional Pacific music and share the whole world. The awards, they're working and promoting our traditional songs and music. And the award goes to
Kumete Kakala. Let's go.
Kumete Kakala? Is anyone here from Kumete Kakala? Okay. Lisiate. Malo.
I'd like to dedicate this award to my friend, who Eda whakatai piki atua, alawa ai te kia mana i te sire.
Okay, I'll give you a minute there. Start now. 50 seconds.
Aku mereka kalah, nak kau aku mereka kalah di Pasifika, lagi tosi, aku itu pada kait itu. At the time, I started this program. The Pasifika TV radio was in that. A lot of people didn't know what Pasifika in radio, but I started through from Niuean, and then I was invited to be part of TNC, to be part of the media team, and I met them. Like you guys from the people I know, they generally from a long time ago, and I asked them to be part of the Maranga, the service on Sunday. And he said yes, and I said to Suri when he went to see I go and meet them, and then he said to me, I didn't have time to go and see them. And the next day, he sent a message that I had a coffee with Dave, and Dave is still with us, and thanks. Thanks everyone for this, and thank you,
So who's ready to see some dance tonight? Yeah? So Steve, who's ready to see some dance tonight? Oh, it's pretty late. You guys must be doing it. Alright, so we have a dance group that's going to perform for you guys tonight. And comes all the way from London CC.
That's amazing.
If you don't know where the CC is, go on the Google Maps and you'll find it. It will take you hours and hours to get there.
Yeah, it's a universe.
And then you'll find it in Australia, Brisbane, the West, Samoa, Tonga, Niuean, Tokelauan, Niuean. Please, give it to my dance group. Yo!
and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome, welcome, welcome. So we are going to announce some awards, and the Platinum Service Award is given to a program that has consistent broadcast. Honours and recognises service, dedication and resilience. In fact, this program is aired 3 or 4 times a week on Pasifika TV and radio, and it is one of our interstate programs that live streams out of Sydney, New South Wales. Without further ado, the winner of the Platinum Service Award goes to the award goes to Oho Fononga Kaka'aho with Texas Tiawa. Speech.
Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Becky. I've never, ever got a reward in my whole life for something that I like doing and something that actually I enjoy and then life from. Let me say the Ofanoma. Ofanoma is about taking something with you on the way, in case you're hungry, in case you are a bottle of water for a drink. There is no other drink than the Word of God. And all of us survive because of the Word of God. So the dedication to this award is not about me, it's about the Word of God that has survived through ages and generations, and the Word of God that proclaimed the whole universe into being. And the Word of God will be the last word. Let me remind us that Isaiah 55 tells us that the Word of God will not return to the Creator until it does everything that is necessary. That is, that we have life abundantly. Be God be the glory forever. Amen.
So we welcome them on the stage. give away. It's the Culture Preservation Award. Pasifika TV and Radio as a platform enables program presenters to bring special guests with deep knowledge of culture to the airwaves. It is important that we present true and correct representation of culture to educate and preserve this legacy for the current and future generations. And the winner for the Cultural Preservation Award for 2022 goes to...
It's not the winner, it's the award. The award goes to Whangunatala Ihengalu Ea 2022. Otolina.
Lady Pasifika from Melbourne. Good, thank you. Catherine, thank you.
Watulo watu ya mwefata po ose na wafaki atu muakilea wese fini ya salangata dia ufaiki to mama ya ta mu ake faile ki famalo ko ma wa haloto ma la halo ya mwefia mo mafana kake ulala lo e foaki mai ha awodi he boni. So I just want to acknowledge Lady Pasimata Taunsilavi that she has been helping me with our Whangunatala here in Aluea, and I think this award should go to her. But I have to thank you, Sulieni, and the team of the Pasifika TV. It has been a blessing for me and Pasimata to join you from the towards the end of last year, and we have been blessed with all the gifts that we have shared with our fellow Tongans around the world. So tonight, I have no word to say, but I just thank God for his guidance and thank him for all the talents and the gifts that he has blessed us with to share with our Tongan friends and all over the world. Whawhitai ka si hoba hulau marie, moia kotoa peo kia te au. Whawhitai ki hono hua whamao ni oni. O ofat ka te motolo, whamalo atsulieni. Thank you so much to you and your whole family, Doa, and also Mere and Meki, and all the news reporters and the team of the Pasifika TV. I have no word to express my sincere thanks to all of you as we have been working from all over the States. But tonight, you bring us all here, and I thank God for this opportunity to meet you all in person. Malo au pito, tua o whaatu.
Please put your hands together for the next MC, Peter Kaimani and Diana Karen. Thank you.
Yo, check. Praise God, amen. We just want to share a song with you.
Seen these thoughts in my mindset, like a kid trying to pop bubbles. Real pain in my vein, in my bare knuckles. Isolated cause I needed to be, not that I wanted to be, but my growth did it be better for me. Like a face like a perch king. Do I take the pill or do I set the scene? All alone in the home and I got a rope. As tied the rope I couldn't handle the pain, so I searched for the pill and I could handle it. It was happening. To misery. Hey.
I'm going through some pain that you can't see. I wanna be free like the open sea. But I can't, I don't know how to deal with the pain. I wanna fly away. Oh Lord, can you take it away? Take this pain away. Lord, take it away. Cause I know you will.
That I can't deny. Jesus saved me and he changed my life. His love is consistent, I needed forgiveness, he gave me completeness. Years ago I was speechless when I heard the evangelist say how he used to be in the Ku Klux Klan, racial hating every day. And it took God to change his heart to let him know that he's loved. And if God can do that for him, then surely he can do it for me. God rescued me from my inner death, sharing Christ to my final breath. I'm proud of what he can do. If you allow God, he can definitely do it for you.
I'm going through some pain that you can't see.
But no understand
I wanna be free like the open sea. But I can't, I don't know how to deal with the pain. I wanna fly away. Oh Lord, can you take it away?
So here's my plea.
Take this pain away.
Let's talk about it.
Lord, take it away.
Let's make space, let's talk about it.
Cause I know you will.
To my Polynesians, I know the drama. Trying to talk to our parents about how we're feeling, but no understand. They say we're silly, well we think like that. It's not our way, the Palangi way. But it's sad to say, it's not our way. Then why so many of our young people don't die this way? No disrespect to our parents, they didn't deal with this. They're a different breed, different breeds. So here's my plea. To my Aussie Pollies and Kiwi Pollies, let's talk about it. To my church community, let's make space, let's talk about it.
Exposing the truth
for what it is, let's talk about it. Jesus Christ can set you free, let's talk about it.
Imagine having the chance to showcase your product or service to the world. Look no further. Pasifika TV and radio are ready to market your business to our Pasifika people everywhere. We can help produce your ad in English, Niuean, Samoan, or Tongan, or another language for that matter. Drop us an email today on pasifikaonair@gmail.com and find out more. Journey with Pasifika TV and radio and let your business sail to the ends of the earth.
Whakalawhatu Niue! Any Niue in the house tonight? Just to correct a little error I overheard before. Some people struggle to pronounce the name of our little island, Niue. So just imagine you got a new jandal, right? That's new. And remember Run DMC? Run DMC, walk this way. So new way, new way. So if you pronounce new way, that's how you pronounce it, new way. What do we know? Pasifika TV and radio are honored to journey with our amazing Pacific Island communities. We acknowledge that within each community there are extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. We would like to present the Community Hero Award in the Niuean category to someone who established one of the first ever supply chain of beautiful, delicious, mouth-watering Niue taro, the golden nugget of the Pacific. Yay! All the way from Niue to Australia for the very, very first time, enabling the Niuean people residing here in Australia and all other Australians a chance to taste the fresh produce from the soil of Niue. Kind of fresh, you know, it was frozen, but on the way in, kind of fresh. It's still fresh.
This is one of the few trade imports from Niue to Australia.
Whakamelonga anga nei, whakalawha ia te kamtolu kwa, whalata hamaya whiawhi nei, koe whakamelonga nei, te tinatuai, ke tā maawhine, fulufuluala, male loa, mga tongia peolina. Ko hawa e matofi whine nei, koe koe he mana, koe tolu, he moua, e whakamelonga nei. And the
Niue Community Hero Award goes to Perline Mangatongia, CEO of Moe Produce, Australia. Thank you.
I'm so proud to be here tonight. But I'm not the right person to get this award. But thank you very much. You've been working so hard to bring the power from our land to us Niuean in Brisbane. Yeah.
So if you need some Niue towel, just come around the back, we can hook you up. Very much.
Identity and social friendship play a key role in empowerment and resilience of our second generation. On one hand, they're Australian. On the other hand, our parents want our young ones to remain connected to their heritage. The next award is shared by two programs that have impacted our Tongan and Samoan youth here. And the award impact for 2022 goes to the winner of this program goes to the Friday Night Live and Pika Malepesi.
Request hour, hoe liquesi. Win prices, ikuna ngai pare ke Join us. Kau mai ke tau kau kiai. And don't miss out. Polo kalama, Friday Night Live, valu piema ke tata happy ema.
Okay, so a speech on behalf of both of us, I guess. Yep. So these guys are up for grabs. The auction starts at $10 for Motohia. In all seriousness, honour and glory goes to Father above for honouring us on this special occasion. So may the honour be his and all as always. On behalf of us and even our other co-hosts who are not here up there with us, we want to say thank you. Big shout out to Suli and Toa for grooming us in the right way, I guess, and allowing us to be at their house every week. But thank you all to you guys for coming and supporting us also and tuning in every week.
Yeah, just a quick shout out to one of our Friday Night Live members who couldn't make it, DJ One Time. We wish he could have been here tonight to be up on this stage with us. But I just want to say a big shout out to you. We miss you, bro. And shout out to all our sponsors out there and everyone in the community who's helped us get as far as we could as tonight. So thank you.
Yeah, I just want to make a shout out as well to my brother Etu that he's eating. Thank you very much.
And while we're waiting for our Niuean item to come through, I'll play some Niuean music from the back.
I think everyone's quite hungry. If you're out there and you can hear us loud and clear, can you all go, hey? Hey! I think we can do better than that. If you're here tonight, you like the food from Omo Kitchen, can you say, hey? Hey! That's better. Look, I hope you enjoy the program. A big whakalofa thank you to our Niuean community. Very shortly, I do want to play a video clip from the BBC, just to give a bit more time to our Niuean performers to get their song organised and get themselves dressed and ready to go. While that's happening, I just want to also note tonight that all of our volunteer broadcasters are used to being in front of a camera and just a few people in the room, and for a lot of them this is the first time to actually stand and speak in front of a large crowd. I think that's the good thing about broadcasting is we can hide behind a lens or hide behind a microphone in a sense that it's very intimate with the connecting with the viewer, even though we don't physically see the viewer or the listener on the other end of the line. But for all of our hosts tonight, a lot of them have been very nervous coming up on stage and all that because it's a new experience. But I thank you all for your support for all of our broadcasters that are here tonight who give their time to support each and every one of our communities to preserve cultural heritage and to ensure social cohesion in our beautiful country of Australia. But with that though now, hopefully it's all ready to go, is the BBC, the ABC, the CNN, and all of those different acronyms. Every television channel that I think from this side of Asia and Europe have been through our studio at Pasifika TV and Radio during the tsunami and the Tongan tsunami and volcanic eruption. We were running a prayer chain from the moment we got the first tsunami warning right through for the entire week. And each day in the morning there was a camp of media outside our premises and wanting to talk to our announcers. At the time when for the first 72 hours or so, there was no connection with Tonga whatsoever, and there was just trickles of information coming through. Before I show this video, I just want you to be prepared for the video. We had a lot of very emotional people. If you could picture yourself, I think we all here talk to our families, every day on the phone and connection. And if the last thing you saw was videos online of a massive wave coming and then nothing. 72 hours or so of dead silence. You didn't know if your family were alive, had survived, whether your home was still there, what was going on, just nothing, like no information. And for some of our people who are visiting Australia on our seasonal worker scheme, it was an extremely paralysing and emotional experience. They were ringing up, they were crying, they were asking for prayers. They haven't seen their family for 2 years since border closures. it affected our whole international Tongan diaspora. And I think this video from the BBC encapsulates some of the role that our little Pasifika TV and radio played in connecting our global community during that crisis. I'll pass it over to the screen now. This was a beautiful story done by Simon Fitzgerald from the British Broadcasting Commission from London.
There was this text message. There is an eruption and a tsunami warning. Since then, there has not been any news of where they are.
This has turned out to be one of the only platforms of Tongan language media that our large Tongan diaspora globally are able to access. When the eruption warnings and tsunami warnings were coming out of Tonga, we jumped online to provide updates and coverage. All communication with the kingdom was cut. The program then turned into this ongoing 24-hour live streaming prayer ritual, praying for Tonga. And it's been a real form of solace for people because you've got Tongans in America, the United Kingdom, Austria, Sweden, Germany. A lot of European Tongans were calling in and from around the world to get here in Australia and the region, but are able to share and hear each other and see each other online and sharing similar experiences, sharing similar emotions.
I had two sisters and one brother. There was this text message. We are on the road. There is an eruption and a tsunami warning, and with the photo of the color of the sky. Since then, there has not been any news of where they are. So this is the only form of communication that we can all open up and share our grief and share whatever you want to share.
To hear some of these young men who are breaking down into tears on air, they're talking about their mum and their dad and about their wife and their children back home who they haven't seen.
I think that's the most emotional and the most heartbreaking in hearing the testimony of people calling in from all over the world. And especially those that have been stuck here with the whole pandemic and then hit with this. Before this had happened, we tuned into Tonga's radio station, but that's not happening anymore at this moment. And so therefore the platform that we provide is it's just giving them hope. It's giving me hope too.
There was this text message.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to catch where I'm at. Someone flipped it back to the start. But hi guys, I'm here to present the Community Hero Award. The Pasifika TV and radio are honoured to journey with our amazing Pacific Island communities. We acknowledge that within each community there are extraordinary people doing extraordinary things. We would like to present the Community Hero Award in Tongan category to someone who serves quietly in the background, contributing financially and physically to large projects that benefit the Tongan community, from concreting church car parks, to financing lease agreements so the Tongan language can be taught in Australia. And so, the Tongan Community Hero Award goes to Niuean and Tokelauan.
So unfortunately, Niuean couldn't be here tonight to receive his award. But thank you, Niuean, for your hard efforts.
We appreciate it.
The President's
Choice Award honors the contribution of Pasifika journalists to to current affairs, news gathering and journalism in this country.
Pacifica journalists in this category are volunteers and dedicate hours of their free time researching, interviewing eyewitnesses, writing and presenting the news and current affairs to keep our community informed at the high standards.
And the award goes to, the President's Choice Award for 2022 goes to Pasifika News.
Sorry, that's Makelesi Kavapalu and Laisa Fungalei.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank God for this moment. I'm so grateful to be here. I have no words to say, just to express my sincere thankfulness for all the work and your encouragement. I used to work for the SPS, but they cut the program because of funding. And so, during the pandemic, I was sitting at home one day and I was listening to all our people complaining that they can't get information about COVID-19. So I decided to do a live stream from my own home, starting with my own mobile phone. And today I run a Radio Melbourne Tongan program for the Tongan in Melbourne, but via Pasifika TV. I moved from mobile phone to cameras, but I unfortunately work on my own. Niuean wanted me to come and join the news team. Also, I send news back to Tonga. My first news that I sent to Tonga was Tuesday night last week, to the only radio station that was working, Broadcom, by Fitboy Nima. I was so emotional. Catalina wanted me to say something of what the Tongans are feeling overseas, especially in Australia. I said, Catalina, I cannot give you any news from Australia about anything important that's happening, because our hearts, our mind are just there with you in Tonga. I am so glad that you rang my phone, and I'm thankful that you want some news. So I just broke down and cried. It's a little bit unprofessional. But I said to Catalina, Pasifika TV and radio has been saying prayer. They stayed up on Saturday night while you were suffering. They stayed up and they brought the whole Tongan community, diaspora, and they were praying and crying and singing hymns, and we stayed up 24 hours, and it's still continuing on. So as I was saying this, some of it I thought she already stopped recording, but she still kept recording. And then I sent her a message. I said, Catalina, I don't even know whether my nieces in Tonga are safe. They have little children. It wasn't until yesterday that my niece rang me. As soon as I touched down in Brisbane from Melbourne, my phone rang. When I saw it, I was very emotional. I said, Dolisi, okay, fair. And she said, we're fine. And I said, thank God. But a little message from her son said, she told me they saw the Australian aeroplanes bringing goods to Tonga. And the two young children said, Mommy, Tawoki Australia, meaning, Mommy, can we go to Australia? And the older girl said, to get away from this ash. So I said, broke my heart. So I said, what do you guys need there? And she said, we just need your prayers. We're alive, that's all there is to it. But let me say to you, Fa'e, that every time we hear some noise, we drop everything and grab our kids and get ready to run. So tonight, those powerful pictures that you saw, two of my family homes, one's in Sopo and one is in Gomotua. The one in Sopo is gone on the waterfront. The one in Gomotua is still standing. But the people people of Tonga are still standing. So tonight, a little bit emotional. I'm here, I'm grateful, but I'm still thinking of the people back home. So Pasifika TV, Suliani Toa, Mele, Carol, they're every member of this team across Australia. From my heart, my family, from Catalina and everyone back home, they would like to thank you, and I'm sure every Tongan across the world, for what you've done. You brought all denominations, everyone, just to sing, to cry, to share their stories. Mahalo apito o whakaya.
Mahalo ko hoki mga kalaisa preskat fungalei o ulele mai sene kami gaya mo fami ako ki ihe programa gaya ai TV mo televisão Pasifika e a te vile fatong no pe ki mo ape fa asuklea ko e tahan yang awa sangata apito ai me ako hoko ko le fai o te a ki ta he me wiketa inga ki foi minute pe to ko e ko famawen ka sulien nani whakekeke te whoki au ma team Lavinia te he whoki dia makelesi ko whakui te ai tainu lahi. Ko i kakarina whakekeke iau ko kui ni au seri. Ko ia ko toi whoki mai ai o whai patomia rei ke ka aina tonga. Government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. Please allow me to say a few words on behalf of us reporters for the Pacific TV and radio. Suliani Late, thank you for the golden opportunity for us here tonight in the beautiful city of Brisbane. Suliani, you are a man of dreams, insight and mission. I'm sure it is your blood run deep in the family, like your dad. A vision of have this Pacific TV and radio. The people of the Niuean, Tonga, the people of the Pacific profit from your great mission. I stand tonight to acknowledge, to thank you on behalf of the people of the Pacific. I would like to thank you, also your wife, Toa, your better half of her support. As they said, behind every great man is a great woman. Thank you and good evening, everyone. Laisa Broshka Pumade.
Can we give another round of applause for our Pasifika News team?
The Game Changer Award goes to an individual or group that played a significant role in promoting Pasifika TV and radio and in increasing subscribers to the YouTube channel and the followers to the Facebook page.
In 2021, this individual brought over 29,000 views to a single YouTube interview and over 100,000 on Facebook. It was the single largest cause of traffic through our page. With its exclusive interview with Tongan Rugby League legend Isileli Folau, the Game Changer Award goes to Lisiate Loloma.
This is the Pasifika TV, and let's go straight to Tonga. Okay, do you want to say a few words to the...
Hello everyone. I just want to say thank you for all the support to all my fellow Tongans back in Tonga and also here in Australia and around the world. I know that your prayers and the support has helped.
I was lucky enough to talk to Folau. I'd like to dedicate this award to my family and my sister. Katarina Wilitohi is my first cousin. To me, for
and like the whole game will flow. In Niuean archery, I will never get that. I think that's why you do that. I want to direct the physics to our Pasifika. Just one more thing about Niuean. When I started with the Pasifika, one of the members, important member of the Pasifika left. And I said to Niuean, I'll be okay. Niuean said to me, safe, in God. Kita hati ini saya orang tahu, kutui kutahuan sebenarnya, kutui buat thank you sebenarnya for, thanks for everything, everyone from Pasifika.
Alright guys, so now we've got a special item coming up. We've got a performance.
So we're going to have a Tongan
item performed by none other than Emele Ao, who is accompanied by the Siamelie Double Group.
Just before we start the dance, due to COVID restrictions, we won't be able to whakapale tonight. So just keep it in your pockets or whatever, but we can't just come on the stage and whakapale. So please enjoy.
Looking for somewhere different to dine and relax? Look no further than Brisbane's Umu Kitchen. Take your taste buds on a unique journey to the Kingdom of Tonga as owners Suane and Emily and their friendly team ensure your every visit is comfortable, relaxing and memorable. Whether it's a coffee for one or catching up with friends, every dish is made with love and Umu Kitchen's special Tongan twist. Authentic, organic and gluten-free. Make a booking today or better still, come on in and check us out. Umu Kitchen, number 8 Denham Terrace, Wellers Hill, bringing the flavours of the Kingdom of Tonga to you.
Mahino leve que algo e asteleria to hareva ai me agogo malo he te lava o whakatau ke market lai da agua market e akabala.
So Umu Kitchen directly translates as earth oven from Tonga. And I learnt a lot about that from Suane, who's my partner. And I guess for me, it's a reminder to keep it simple and remember where we came from. So the thing I learnt from Suane is that Umu is like digging a hole in the ground and lighting a fire. And it sort of takes everything right back to where we came from. It allows us the opportunity to use what the earth has given us and really use those flavours and not overcomplicate things.
Can we put our hands together for Umu Kitchen? They are our caterers tonight. I'm sure you've enjoyed your three-course meal this evening.
And that's thanks to Suane and Emily, who you saw there on their ad. If you are wanting to dine out, check out Umu Kitchen down there at Tarragindi. And they've also purchased another cafe recently, and that's Piccadilly at Coorparoo. So either of those suburbs, if you want to go out and have an awesome coffee and some Pacific food with a European twist, then head out to those suburbs. We're going to head to Niue again now. Nukututaha, the Rock of Polynesia, for their kolikoli, for their traditional dance. Can you stop your feet and clap your hands as we head now to the Rock of Polynesia, Niue!
Give me another round of applause for our brothers here from the Rock of Polynesia, Niue. Thank you so much. We are very, very privileged this evening to be, although tonight's a celebration of all our programs,
we actually have a brand new Pacific Island language which joined our schedule yesterday, and we're going to officially launch them tonight. In a moment we're going to play the introduction on the screen, the intro to their show as they come on the stage. But yesterday history was made globally, the first time in history for a TV program in the Tokelauan language. So let's have the introduction
Tonga or Tokelau.
And how privileged we are and how very happy we are to be here. And from up here I see all your beautiful faces. Giving back to his communities, getting involved with of course, the kids who know the Q Pacific or Queensland Cup or Queensland Pacific Rugby League Cup Challenge. And he's right here with us tonight. Luckily, we managed to get him here tonight, and his mom also, Auntie Annette. Please, Sam, the winner tonight, as you fellas may know already is Sam Panapa, otherwise Sam, if you can please come up here so right after that intro.
Aloha ni, rato kainga, Pakitai, Maloni, Maupo Patene. This success journey of community service is really about the people that are supporting me from the start, particularly the Tokelauan community, and also people extended from that. You know, many people here. We're part of the success of what I've achieved in the Tokelauan community. Here too, part of it, and Tavita Kaloi and many others I think I'll meet tonight. But closely in this success has been my immediate family. I acknowledge them for their support. My wife not being behind me but beside me and sometimes in front of me. So that's very important to acknowledge. But the real key for this success has been one lady, and that's my mother, and she's taught me Tokelauan values. You can just picture a woman, a young woman who first come to a strange land, and many of you here recognise what I'm about to say. For the very first time, come to a strange land with no language, unable to speak English, and then to try and survive and work and do what's right for family back in the islands. That's the value that I learned about contribution and service. So I recognise this success for her and dedicate this success for her because it was tough for her, and I can't imagine how tough it was. So I represent that, and I'm glad to acknowledge and receive this award. But just in final finishing, just want to acknowledge the bravery of our Tongan cousins at the moment, and I wish them all the strength and the speedy recovery in the future for Tonga.
Thank you, sir. Katamite nei mumua wana tu haka hoki te bitinga ki tātu te mani te lani. I tōna loho te langa nei mo ki tātou kum hai ai ka tōna mai ki lau te hale te nei mo te celebration te nei o te Pacific mai e lamona hoki ki mātou e tuhe ko te hale ana nahui hai ai na kamata ai te Porokalame e Tokelauan mo te taimi i mua. Ko te taimea hoki e te tawai hoki o na hoki atu ki a suli ma te kaina, toa, and the whole team. E wea na korongolong tātou ki e ki na hakamaoni ai tā ngā luenga pai a ngā community kenke. Ko te taimi ngā tēnei e te ai ma te kāmatanga ki mātou te Porokalame Tokelauan i lunga te Pacific TV and Radio. E acknowledge ai e ki mātou mō koto umarere i koto ngā luenga whai. Ngā whai e mahakari ai hoki, kai mai ki ai hoki. E wea ko nā te waiaku te kātu nei te mena tupu i lunga i te Kingdom of Tonga. E langona lawa e ki mātou Tokelau he nā ko Tokelau hoki kai a tonu ko te laulanga katoa. E we ko te langona te tinga mo te mohia ki a tātou uhio o tātou kai. Ko nā e tahi hoki mtalanga hoki te nuku o Tonga e we na hakamaoni ai hoki i tamahoa nau a Tokelau i nā akonga na ie hoki na hoa nau Tokelau na aonga i lunga o Tonga ma aonga hoki i Tonga e tukai hoki ma na tamaiti Tokelau na watu i aonga i Tonga. Hetai te Kingdom of Tonga mo te aloloha tau i hoki i tamahoa nau a Tokelau na e kiri hoki te manuia mo Tokelau. Hetai.
Okay, I'll try and translate it and I'll add a little bit more. I think basically, firstly, to our Tongan kainga, we are really, really sorry you are going through this. But we do believe, with the support of the Pacific people, things will ease. thankfully. Yesterday we had our first Tokelauan program, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have to tell you a little story how we came about. Received a message from Suli. Question was asked. I said, oh, give me a few days to think about it. Before the conversation ended that day, I said, oh no, guess what, we'll do it. And so here we are. Here we are. Tokelauan people here. We are so happy being here. Why? Because it is important. Being on TV is nothing, but connecting with the audience is a lot. So therefore, Niuean Lake and Toa, and especially our Tongan community here in Brisbane, our Samoan friends, our Niuean friends, but most importantly, our beautiful auntie here and her son Sam. We would like to show you our happiness, basically. We're here that you had actually accepted us to be with Pasifika TV and radio. Our name, we are so proud of it because it's an old word, but we are reviving it. A lot of Tokelauans didn't even know this word existed. So without further ado, if I could please, tonight you're going to watch two of our young warriors, Australian born, New Zealand born, but they're going to give it their very best. So please welcome them to open our Tokelauan program on Pasifika TV and radio.
and welcome to life. By the way, that song is
basically talking about when you go and look for food, make sure you get all the right utensils, the right tools to make sure you do it right. So there you go. Thank you.
Very much. There you go, our newest show, Tonga and Tokelauan. Give another round of applause for our dancers all the way from beautiful Tokelauan. And I hope that in 2022 we have even more Pacific language groups join our online platform of Pasifika TV and Radio. We are getting close to the end tonight of our program. I'm not sure where you are with your meals, whether dessert's done, I have no idea. But I'm hoping you're well fed, so you'll be a compliant and happy audience, as we head into the final lap of tonight's program. Behind the scenes of any sort of organisation, there's always a lot of the hidden warriors, the hidden talents, things that go on. These are people who do work and they're not seen in front of the camera. These people often work behind the scenes, but without their vital connection and their dedication, the whole machine won't operate fully. And the next award we're going to go on to is to award in two particular areas. I think we have a little graphic will come up for this, for our next award category. Behind the scenes, there are some hidden team members who serve diligently to ensure the bus is rolling. The Admin and IT Award honours individuals who contributed to sponsorships, emailing and technological challenges facing Pasifika TV and Radio. They are the keys to unlock the problems to ensure a seamless viewing experience for everybody. And the award for Admin in IT goes to two people who are here tonight, Dave Fungale and Lavenia Morifika. So if Dave can come here and if Siale can come and receive the award on behalf of Lavenia. Kona Siale ka tapipe o si lava mai ki mua ke tari ai pare ko ia ko certificate toki a Lavenia. So Lavenia can't be with us here tonight. She's busy working, making $1, but Dave and Siale will be here on their behalf. Mahalo.
Malolele, as an Olympian, I know what it's like to push for your personal best, to go beyond the limits of endurance, and to be faster, higher, and stronger. As a Tongan and Pacific Islander.
Awesome. Can we have a round of applause for Dave and for Tiana? Do you guys want to say anything?
Hi everyone. Look, I'm not going to say too long because you guys are already full. I haven't ate. I mean, New South Wales, maybe that's the thing. But all good. Like they say, God is good. So all good. I'm just going to make it quick. I'm from Sydney. There's a lot of IT people in Brisbane, obviously. If not, then maybe I know why. But look, I'm just going to make it quick. I was watching the Friday Night Live and I saw an ad that they need someone to help. In that morning, I prayed to God and I asked, God, take me somewhere where you want me to help people and to serve His kingdom. And then I saw footy. And then next week, he was in Sydney for his wife's family's wedding. And I said, hey, can we meet up? And I met him into person. I didn't want to sign this up. I just want to make sure if my prayer was right. The Bible says that even though your prayer is answered, just test it. Just test. Because there's nothing wrong with testing. Because God is the God of miracles. He'll make sure that it's working. Amen. So in that meeting, when I saw Suri, before I even talked, I already knew this is it. So when I joined Pasifika, after a year, you probably saw the Auburn miners on Sundays and stuff, but I didn't feel that was the answer until the volcano that happened in Tonga. When that happened, I quickly got my phone and I told the team, guys, this is what I signed up for. I didn't want to get paid, I don't want to do anything. Those people that are calling, they're looking for something. Come on. I don't know what it is, but I believe that I have something to deliver. If these guys are looking for hope, if these guys are looking for the light, and I've got the answers to show them where they are, then that's it. So I told Sluddy, I don't want your money. If these guys know who Jesus is, then that's it. So if I'm speaking to someone and you know who you are, don't come to me and thank me, thank the one that he died for us more. Thank you so much. The next award goes to a whole group of people. So whoever's free, come on the stage if you're involved in a role. This is our last award for the night. Probably one of the successful areas of Pasifika TV Radio during the pandemic and the lockdown has been live streaming. And sadly, it's not only been live streaming weddings and birthdays, but also live streaming funerals. I know there's a lot of people in this house tonight who've lost a loved one in the last 2 years. Not always to COVID, but just lost someone and was unable to go and say your final farewells. To have the opportunity to come and broadcast and live stream someone's last moments and farewells, it's something that we don't take very lightly. It's a huge honour to be able to celebrate someone's life, and we understand for family overseas or interstate, that was an excruciatingly difficult season when they couldn't come and say goodbye. So our live stream teams that bring different programs includes like church ministries, Sunday services, we've got birthdays, we've got programs that come out of Tonga on the live stream as well. So I'm going to read out the names because they are tuning in online and we have some of them here tonight. But if you hear your name, can you please come up the front on the stage? I don't know how you're going to share the award because like it's one award. So you can all fight over it in the car park afterwards. But I just want to acknowledge, and please, when you hear your name, please come straight up on the stage. Starting from our team in Nuku'alofa, I want to acknowledge Catalina Wilitohi, Melila Manu, Marion Kupu, and the team at Broadcom Broadcasting 87.5 FM. Can we put our hands together for Team Nuku'alofa? And someone who we do have here tonight, representing our entire team from Melbourne, Victoria, can we welcome Makalesi Kavapalu Fachi to the stage? While Maka's making it to the stage, so Maka's been telecasting and live streaming not only programs but a lot of big events in Victoria. From Sydney though, we have the Auburn Church Media, Tonga Parish Media, the Tokai Christian Church, Mascot Uniting, and of course Dave Fungalei. So if we get a representatives of any of those churches or media that are here, could you also come to the stage? And to our Brisbane team, which is our big team, and I hope I don't miss any names here. I've tried to remember everyone I know was involved in a live stream. The key lead on this is one and only Lisiate Laloma. We won't give him the award because he's already got 2 tonight. Kao Fe'ao, Lademia Moritika, Luke Sa'atui, Filipinao, Motu Unoi, Toa Late, Melenga Wamo, and yours truly. So if any of those guys are able to come up, please come up the front. And I'd like you all to give a big warm round of applause for all of our media team, live streaming events across Australia and across the world. So our families are closer and we remain connected. So they're still coming up. Maybe we can have the Mate Mā Tonga song or something playing in the background while I give them the award. Mate Mā Tonga, hiki tue tue, ahoe ni ahoe whakatete. He kumulangi taua hono whinangalo, he mate Mā Tonga ki horoto.
Exit the stage.
Thank you very much, Maro Alpito, Patalava. And I think at this point there's an extra bit in the program before we move to our absolute amazing act. Amazing act, is that right? First? Okay, cool. All right, no, it's the act first. Ladies and gentlemen, this next performer requires no introduction. She's been on X Factor, she's performed internationally. Her voice is synonymous with big ballads and once was part of the star group known as MaVL in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to our audiences around the world tuning in online, let's give a warm Samoan welcome and to Brisbane's very own super diva, the one, the only, Marina Davis.
Is my mic on?
Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? You know what? I am kind of disappointed. That was really not a very loud, applause. Can I just have everybody? How are you tonight? Fantastic. Well, as you can tell by the way that I'm dressed, I'm here to be your Zumba instructor. That's what I'm going to do for you. It's Australia Day. So what we're going to do on Australia Day is that we're going to do some Zumba. Okay? No, I'm just joking. Now, because I know you're eating your dessert, you can't dance and you can't, move around and things like that, but you can sing, right? Okay? So I'm dividing because I need you to help me sing the song. So on this side, right, we're going to practice something. And then on this side, we're going to do the echo. So this side, you're going to say, somebody, okay? And then this side's going to go, who, somebody, who, somebody. And then you're all going to be quiet because you can't sing my part, okay? You just can't, all right? And then I'm going to go, somebody who loves me, yeah. And then I'm going to go, that was the worst singing I've ever heard in my life. I'm going home. No, I'm going home. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so we can do better, can't we? Can't we? Because this is our song. It's not my song, except for my solo parts, because I know you may know the song, but please don't sing along unless it's your part, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Wow, that was flat. That was worse than when I was, teaching the horses and the cows at the farm. That was worse. And I'm just joking. Okay, so come on. 1, 2, 3, go. That's really good. Okay, so I'll tell you when your turn's about to come up, all right? But I don't want you to be like this table who just sat there and did nothing. No dessert for, no, excuse me, darling, no dessert for them. Take it all back. Because you don't get dessert unless you are singing along, okay? All right, so let's go, DJ. This one's called I Want to Dance with Somebody, and it's by my auntie. You guys might know her. We call her Witene, but you guys might call her Whitney Houston, okay? Hey. Woo! Come on now. Shake it with me, girl. Ooh, yeah. Turn my mic up. They need to hear me. Ooh, yeah. Can you hear me?
I'm so hot. But that's why I was late today, because my clothes don't fit anymore, my costumes don't fit, so now they're slipping. Thank you, girl. Ooh, I feel it. So if you see my awful sliding off, please tell me, okay? All right, so hello everybody, my name is Marina Davis. I am from the beautiful island of Samoa. And I just want you to know that it's very hard performing up here for you guys, because I can see my ex is here. Peter, it's really hard that you're here. I just want to know what happened to us. Look, the fact is that Peter and I are actually the same age. We're about 115 years old. Now, the thing is that we met in my little village called Pasifika in Sawhata in Samoan. And he was there because he was looking for a Samoan wife. When he saw me, he thought, perfect, exquisite. And, you know, then what happened was that he told me, darling, because back then he had a faux accent, because he was like hanging out with us all the time. He lost all his, you know, English, you know, vernacular. You know what I'm saying? So back then he used to sound like a fog, and he was whisper sweet things to my ear, and he would say, Peter, why are you acting like this is not a true story? This is a true story, and I'm telling the truth to the people. Anyway, so what happened with Councillor here? He said, darling, it's going to be very hard for me to get your citizenship. Because back then he said citizenship the way that Tongans pronounce citizenship. In Samoa we say the same thing, we say citizenship. Okay, and then he said to me, you know what I'm going to do for you, darling? I'm going to go to Australia. And I'm going to be a counsellor in the council for the cancellation for the people. And then he said, I'm going to be the counsellor and I'm going to get you all of your beautiful citizenship with your family. He came here, he became a counsellor. A year later, I was pregnant with his child. I'm just joking. A year later, he still didn't call me. Peter, I'm so angry to you. My anger is not lost, it's not gone, it's not forgot. I still have you in my heart. And I'm hoping today we can reunite. Because after you left, I married your nephew. But he's nothing like you, Peter. He doesn't talk to me sweet things with the accent like you. So this song is called The Power of Love, and it's by Celine Dion. Because Peter, you are the power of my strength, of my love. Because my love is still strong for him. Okay, play it for me. The whispers in the morning, how love is sleeping time. Why you leave me? How rolling around now. As I look in your eyes. Yeah, take it down so I can see his face. I hold on to your body and feel each move you make. Don't act shy now, you weren't shy last week. Your lips so warm and tender. A love that I cannot forsake. There's no money. I'm your lady, and you was my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'm gonna do all
to take. That all ends when I'm with you. Even though there may be times, let me search his pockets for money. Anyway, isn't he a good sport? And that's what it's all about, coming together, having a good laugh, and loving on each other, right? Peter, thank you so much for playing along. I appreciate that. So this song is one of my favorite songs that I wrote about my beautiful island of Samoa. It talks about, because I was born in Samoa, in the living room of my family home. And this one is called Lau Samoa. So please, if you are a Tamaitai Samoa and you can dance, even if you can't dance, I want to see all of you get up and have a little siva. We call it siva, but you guys call it tawalunga. That's it. So please have a little tawalunga to this beautiful song called Lau Samoa. All right. Chee-hoo!
I say, yo,
Okay, that allows you a few minutes to catch your breath before Marina comes back up to send us off in song and dance.
Our faithful secretary of Pasifika TV and Radio / Queensland Tongan Language School / Brisbane Tongan Community Incorporated, also our in-house pro bono lawyer, also about 5 or 6 other titles, is going to come and share a few words in just a moment. But as I pass the mic over to her, and then we have closing prayer and then back to Marina, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone here tonight. Thank you for coming out, thank you for supporting. I also want to thank all the media team at the desk at the back. I want to thank the caterers, the servers, everyone who's been involved with the decorations, behind the scenes, yesterday, day before, and probably back here tomorrow. And people who have been setting up. And I want to acknowledge our stage manager, Marian. Can we give a round of applause for our stage manager? Making sure things happen behind the scenes. So Marian said to apologise if you're in the middle of your dinner and she tapped you on your shoulder to come away from your plate and all that. So just goes with the territory. But I just want to say a bit malo au pito, whakatai lava, whakaulai mahaki and hakatai lahi to each and every one of you for your support. Most of all, I want to give thanks and glory to God for this platform. You know, if it wasn't His will that this would happen, it wouldn't happen. But for whatever it is, His divine intervention, there's been amazing godly moments in this this greater, I guess, ministry through broadcasting. So I just want to wish you all the very best. God bless you all, and let's go forward and ever upward in 2022. Can we put our hands together now for our secretary, the one and only Lehua Fa'olevai.
Before you head down the stage, I just want to pay my deepest respect. So I stand here on behalf of the President, the Deputy President and the Management Committee. So Sulieni and Toa, if I may ask that you both come up to the stage. Notwithstanding the accreditations that Sulieni has given me, I know his heart, he's very humble, Toa and Sulieni, but I know this night couldn't have happened without them. So if I do get emotional, please forgive is a proverb that says, there are many plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. And that is so true for this couple. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So the vision behind Pasifika TV and radio was born from a vision that Niuean and Toa had themselves. We started this small media platform, and you all know where the studio is, in a spare room on level 1, ground level of 60 Morden Road, Sunnybank Hills, so their home. They opened up their humble abode, and we started back in 2020. 2020 we launched, and it was only through the grace of God, and thank you also to the government funding that we received, but it wasn't enough. Now, it's not. I'm sorry, Peter and Kim, that's the truth. It was not enough. But thankfully, as Pasifika people, we have come together and band together, not only during this devastating time that has happened to Tonga, but also during the pandemic, where we were all locked down, or whatever the terminology is that the government used at the time, but also the fear. So the language from our mother tongue, we were open to start this platform in which we can share the news in our own language, in Tongan, Samoan, but also share the gospel, give people hope for a better future. So this is nothing compared to what they've given us, but this is a token of our appreciation, and we pray and we know that God is shining a huge light upon us. We've got a 10-year plan. Give it a few more years, we have our own studio, but we will remember where we started. We started from humble beginnings, and we will also rise up from the ashes, these volcanic ashes that have been up. But Niuean and Toa, I know you don't want to be recognised. Niuean, I don't know if you all know, he's actually a full-time public servant as well for the federal government. He works for Home Affairs, and in and around his time, he manages the Pasifika TV and radio, as well as the public officer for the Brisbane Tongan community and the Queensland Tongan Language School, and everything else that we do. We also have a role in the church, and Toa as well has dedicated her time and energy not just to our radio, but also caring for Niuean's father. So we give thanks to the memory of Sue, and also Gil. Sorry, I knew I was going to get emotional, but if it wasn't for them instilling this hope and the belief that there is a better life and a better future, and also the purpose of serving. Niuean has served his community not just as an Australian, but also as a Tongan. And as a Pasifika person, his heart is brown. I'm sorry, but it is. So he speaks more languages than all of us put together, and he's also more fluent in Tongan than I am Toa. So on behalf of the President and the Management Committee and all our 50 plus volunteers, we give you thanks, and also we give thanks back to the glory and honour back to God, but also we give thanks for his gifts that he's given you and the heart of service for both you and Toa, and this is nothing but
Who is completely right. Thor and I don't like receiving. We're not used to receiving. We like giving. So I don't really know what to say other than to say, in Tongan, you know, if you have nothing else to say, but we give thanks and give thanks. Praise to God, and thank you to everyone here tonight. This is unexpected, but I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Right, that's probably a good segue to move on to our closing prayer this evening before Marina comes. And I want Marina, I know she'll do it. She's done it already. She's going to rip this place up as we, dance out the night, because that's the kind of fanfare we want to end on. But before we do that, though, and dance and have fun and mingle and sing the night away and do photos on the red carpet and all that, it's important that we give thanks back to God. We started this night in prayer, we're going to end tonight in prayer. So I'd like to call upon the Deputy President of the Brisbane Tongan Community Incorporated, who is also the Deputy President of Pasifika TV Radio, Deputy President of the Queensland Tongan Language School, Reverend Suli Helu. They live way on the north side, the Niuean and them, and they travel south side continually for the language school, for the Pasifika Radio, for our community events. I think selfishly most of our committee are Southsiders, so we seem to always coerce them to come to our side of town. North side's just so far away. Anyone here from North Side? Woo! You live on the other side of the river. That's a world away. But anyway, thanks for coming to our side of town. But I'd like to pass over to Reverend Suli Helo to close us in a word of prayer, and then we'll pass back to Marina. Thank you.
Oine ana ko tu escola tau ha kai o ko ti a hawe ni fa sta mo tu gloria ia ko ma prat ke o mai pa nya o no noa tau vai tu oa tau kau ke ko ma ro ia ta mai a lo lau mari kau ta kai o na kau ma man sia to mo yo e tia ko no tua no fa ma po ke o atu e koloria mo lang langi nge ya mo fa te tangi e o ko ta ne ta o wa be a fiona i mai ha o wa te he ni te ko yo ma fa ta ma fa ma lo ai ki o wa fio ngau e ka to be mo ma fe a he te fini mau mo ko to atu e lang langi e o ko ta wanga to atio ya mau ma tu ko e tia ko e ka me hao ki mau tol mau ma lo ko ko ai mau sino ata mai no la pese ai ko si su para si o para e to a ka mai pero i mo la mari ma on ia te mau tol ko to a ia e fai pe o tai
Like the saying goes, you never discover new oceans until you let go of the shore. In 2022, let's continue to pray. Let's pray for one another through this pandemic, and let's keep reaching out and reaching high, and let our Pacific flag high, very high, across this nation and across the entire Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, can we be upstanding now and welcome back to the stage to send us out tonight, the one and only Marina Davis.
I just wanted to thank you all again for letting me entertain you tonight. As you can tell, I do a lot of events, so feel free to book me because I do everything from birthdays to weddings to funerals. Hey, why not? Hey, just plan for me when you're going down into the ground. I can sing a song. I'm joking, okay? And I just wanted to say thank you especially to Suli and Thor and the whole team at Pasifika TV and Radio. I cannot tell you how proud I am of Suli and Thor and all the team. But I know they're very good friends of mine and I am so proud of them. Can we give them a big hand, please? And this is the song that I sang for X Factor. And X Factor, when I sang this song, they said, there's nothing we can teach you about singing. They were right. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. But as you can tell, I'm a soloist. So if you know the words to the song, please don't sing along. Okay? Because, see, solo means one person. Group or trio or duo means more than one person, but today it's just one. Okay? Don't worry about that table. That table still is on my bad books. Okay? So this one's called Listen, and it's by my cousin.
People say we look a lot alike. You guys might know her by Beyonce, but we call her Bebe Tonse in my village where we're from, because our mums are first sisters. They're sisters, so we're first cousins. So this one's called Listen, and I hope that you get inspired and you action your inspiration, because action is like, inspiration is like faith. Without works and without action, it is dead. Amen. Look at the dream that these guys had for this radio station. They actioned it, and that's why it is what it is today. Oh yeah. It's coming order. I planned it. This one's called Listen, okay? And I want you to be inspired to follow your heart, follow your dreams. All right, let's go. Okay, so DJ, one job, press play, not press that. Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Oh, listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home, and I tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Now I'm done believing in you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed the voice you gave to me, but now I gotta find my own. You should have listened. There is someone here inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. I'm screaming out for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. You made
It's good to see you.
gotta be. feel it? Can you feel that fire burning? Can you conceal this? All these emotions inside. 'Cause I want you to know I wanna grow with you. I want to be all that you will ever need. And I want you to be the first thing that I see when I wake up
Well, there you have it, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That was our Pasifika TV and Radio Australia Day Awards for 2022. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed presenting it to you tonight. Thank you for those of you who stayed with us all throughout the evening. It's been a great night here in Brisbane, Australia. It's very hot in here.
Very hot.
What was your highlight for tonight?
No, it was good. My highlight is to see the community coming together, and also acknowledge those who are working in the community. So there is point of them working, but what is the point working and there's no one, and it's appreciate them for what they do, and also acknowledge them the hard work they do in the community that no one knows.
That's it.
So tonight was all about our community workers and everyone out there, and also to have a good time, laugh over a lot of stuff, eating and stuff like that. So it is amazing night, Suli.
Amazing night, and I think I lost 2 kilos tonight in the dancing during Marina Davis's part, and Donny Mahanga and Pastor P and Kaina and all of our Pacific groups tonight. Look, it's all about Pacific people coming together for celebrating our diversity, celebrating our social cohesion, and most importantly, sailing that Pacific flag nice and high, and preserving our languages, our culture in this big nation of Australia, the big island, as it were. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you to our brother Motu here for everything.
Sorry, Suli, I just want to say thank you to all our special guests and our performers tonight. People from the MP, MPs that were here tonight, and also all our amazing performers is Marina Davis, Tony Mahanga, Kaina, and Pastor P.
That's it.
And everyone that participated in tonight. And also our amazing cover club, Siameli as well. So big famalo to those guys that were here all night, sitting there, drinking kava, and also enjoy the music. That's it from me, Suli.
It's been a long night, everyone, but we thank you for joining us for this marathon. Apologies if there was any technical issues with the live stream. We've literally got a very few people doing many, many things behind the scenes, but they're all volunteers and giving up their time. And for that, you know what? When we pull together in one heart, one accord, amazing things can happen in the name of the Lord. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Malo au pito, whawhetai te le lava, hakahatai and whakawelai mahaki. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you, and we'll see you all next time on Pasifika TV and Radio, coming to you live from Brisbane, Australia. Good night.
Good night.